Hey Leo, it's your honest homegirl Hᴇɪ Hᴇᴜ, and this is your intuitive timeless reading. So when you see this reading is for you. Okay, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and hit that notification bell so that you are notified when I upload new videos. Leo, so your intuitive message, okay, for today. A lot of you guys, the veil has been lifted over your eyes, okay? So some of you have opened up your third eye, whether you know it or not. You're more aware of who you are, your power, your strength. You're realizing that a lot of your strength and your power to move forward, to keep going, comes from your divine feminine ancestors, okay? They nurture you, they heal you, they're the ones that remind you it's okay, that it's okay for things, to transpire in your life. It's okay for things to end. It's okay for you to move forward. It's okay for you to grow. It's okay for you to make mistakes. And I feel like that divine feminine energy that is surrounding you at this time is comforting you to let you know it's okay to move forward. Okay, and whatever it is that you're trying to do, it is okay. You have to also, but you having your third eye open and you seeing things for what they truly are now, and seeing through the illusions that are being pushed in our faces every day, you have to make sure you are protected. You need to keep at least a black tourmaline crystal around you. You may want to stay prayed up. You want to sit there and keep your frequency on a high frequency. So even when you get upset, just as easily as you got mad, bring your vibration up. Listen to some good music. Go dance. Go work out. Go eat some live food, some fruits, some vegetables. Drink some water. Okay, take you some spiritual baths. And the spiritual bath could be literally you taking a shower, but before you get in the shower, you say a personal prayer, and you tell yourself and your higher self, listen, I'm taking this shower to cleanse me of all the negative, low vibrational, unwanted energies off of me. Anytime you touch water, anytime you drink water, even when you drink water, I tell people all the time, pray over everything, even your alcohol, okay, even the weed you smoke. Pray over everything, because your intent behind it is what matters. If you're smoking weed just to sit there and calm your nerves, to chill you out, to relax you, as you're rolling up, you sit there and say a prayer like, listen, thank you for the bud or whatever, my intent on smoking it. And you say it in your head, is to relax, to chill out, to take it easy. I've finished all my work, type of energy. Even if it's a drink, pray over it, because at the end of the day, there's energy within everything, and there are spirits in that alcohol, and you want to make sure that that spirit is compatible with yours. If not, you'll be over there doing some BS, okay? You know how sometimes people drink Hennessy and they don't know how to motherfucking act? Is because of that damn spirit that took over their ass versus you telling that spirit what to do, okay? So that is your intuitive message, okay, Leo? Let's get into the divine feminine energy of Leo at this time. Okay. Well, dang, that came out quick. So there are some changes occurring. You may be coming of age as a woman, okay, where you're growing up. You're no longer doing childish behavior, entertaining childish behavior, entertaining things that you were once accustomed to, once valued, once wanted. As a teenager, you're maturing, so everything that you want changes, and you could be more disciplined with yourself and using more logic than your emotions at this time, okay? Yeah, it is fated for you to change your ways, because you may have dealt with a lot of toxic energy, a lot of toxic people, or you could have just had a lot of vices, okay, that you needed to get rid of at this time. Yeah, there's a new beginning here. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female, Leo. This is more so due to your emotions. So if you were a male Leo here and you came out in your reading, you popped out. So if you are a male Leo, you may not have been in a good space, okay? And your emotions have gotten the best of you, where you allowed your vices to get the best of you. But now you are finally realizing that something has to change. Just because I'm in my emotions does not mean that I go out and spend and blow all my money because I'm an emotional spender. It doesn't mean that I go out and I sit there and drink more than, my limit when it comes to alcohol, or smoking more than I should. But I do feel that, if you're a male Leo, you guys you're getting your act together, okay? And it's fated that you get your act together, because there's a new beginning coming for you, okay? Women, you guys, like I said, you're coming of age. It may be conflicting energy with you, because your Your lower self wants you to continue in this immaturity energy, but your higher self wants you to sit there and know exactly what it is that you want, be very decisive, and no matter what conflicts arise, no matter what challenge is ahead, you do what it is that you need to do so that you can be a better you. Okay, a lot of you guys, you may also be dealing with someone that may be in the army, the military, or something like that, Leo. Or this person may just be, they may have had parents that were like in the military or the army, or they may be in government somehow, some way, and you feel like the energy that is projected onto you from this person is toxic, but you're still entertaining this individual. For some of you, you as males, you feel that the place that you work at is not aligned with you, that it's toxic, it's low vibrational, it's too egotistical, and you're still entertaining this job, but you don't want to be there. Type of energy, like whatever it is that you do for work, it's like you're there because of the money, and that's it. That's the only reason why you're entertaining it. Okay, for others of you, you could, like I said, are entertaining the idea to change. Okay, you're being pushed to change. You may have had one of them nights where you know how you hanging over the toilet bowl and you holding on to it because it's so cold, and that's the best place to be, either there or the floor. And you're like, how did I get here? And I'll never drink again type of energy. You may have partied a little too much and you're realizing, okay, I need to learn my limit. I can't do this anymore. Because you know, that's the worst thing to do, to have broke up with somebody or something bad happening and you know went out to a bar. You are guaranteed, okay, to sit there and be on the floor that day. Well, that night to that day. Okay. But I do see here there's either a new beginning with a fire sign female, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that you're entertaining at this time, or this may not happen until Leo season, or you may have to have the courage to entertain this new beginning, Leo. For others of you, for my females, there's a new beginning with yourself, and you may be entertaining, ready to party, entertain, engage in dating again come your season, all right? I just feel like, too, that a lot of you need to just stand in your power, know your worth, and don't allow people to chastise you because you want to change. See, the people that don't want you to change are the people that have benefited off of your demise. People that have benefited because of your low self-esteem. People have benefited over, you know, you not caring about yourself or putting yourself first. Those are the only people that are going to be mad at you, because then now they can't take advantage of you because you are working on you and you're seeing all the red flags. Okay, for some of you, I feel like there is a drastic change in what you listen to when it comes to music. There may be a drastic change, not even a drastic change, but I feel like some of you guys, you may want to go out more. Okay, you may be going to a concert, or some type of event. I'm seeing like a field, like an open field, and it's like a festival. Maybe you guys could be going to a jazz festival versus going to like a hip-hop concert or something now. Trying something new. It's giving me the vibes of like Coachella, but not Coachella. Okay. For some of you, you're gonna have to deal with something that is not so great, and it's gonna take for this incident to happen for you to change. Okay, you may have to have that drunken night to make your behind change. You may might have to hallucinate or something, or some drugs, and it was a bad trip for you to stop. Okay, or this could be somebody that you're dealing with. Some of you, this could be your teenage daughter that is going through a drastic change at this time. You know, she's finally going from being a young teenager, adolescent, to a young adult now. And she may be going through some difficult things at this time, but at the same time, she's having fun. You know, it's like she's going with the flow type of energy. She's changing her hair every week. She's changing the people she dates every week. She's changing what her interests are. And it's really, to be honest, to be a supportive parent and to nurture them. Just be open to their changes, okay? Because they're figuring it out. just like how you had to figure out who you were as an individual and then learn how to be decisive on, okay, these are my standards. This is what I stand for, and I'm not changing this. This is my boundaries of what she's just going through those changes, and she just may need you to be open-minded and be more supportive at this time, even if it's something that you disagree with. Still, it's her life. Okay, you may be dealing with somebody that's a life path 5 that goes through a lot of changes, or you are a life path 5 who goes through a lot of changes. But I do feel too, for some of you guys, you have to be a little bit more disciplined on the music that you listen to, because what you entertain becomes your life. And if you're listening to music where it's hot girl summer, F dudes, but really deep down inside, you want a loving relationship. And even for my fellas, if you want a loving relationship and you over here listening to this music, F bitchs, and go have 2, 3, 4 women, and you're going to attract just that. You're going to attract people that are non-committal. But if you want someone that is going to commit to you, whether you're male or female, you want to be on the vibration of that love-making baby type of music. You get what I'm saying? And even if it's not with that and it's about money, I tell people all the time, you can manifest things through music by listening to the music. Change the vibration and the frequency of the music. So if you're listening to rap music, you want to listen. When I would go and DoorDash, or Instacart, my playlist would be hustlers music. Why? Because I want to make some money, okay? I want to make some money. So I'm going to listen to the music that is talking about making money, making bank, having a big bag, okay? Type of energy. That's the only example that I could give you guys, okay? But other than that, I really do feel that, somebody's changing their ways, okay? So let's get into my divine masculine energy for Leo. Keep your head up, I'm hearing, for my divine masculine Leos, okay? Because you may not be doing so great emotionally. So we don't want you doing things that no longer serves you either. What's going on with my divine masculine Leos? Yeah, see, there's stagnancy here, but as soon as you decide to change, Leo, luck is on your side. Yeah, see, you have to go within. It's time for you to stop doing the things that you're doing. Go within, regroup, reconsider the things that you've been spending your money on, reevaluate where your life is going so that you can go through this transformation. It's time for healing for you. Okay, it's time for you to move forward in life. You may have been stuck in a rut about certain things, about certain people. You may have even been avoiding this healing, but you are being guided to transform. And your ancestors that are males here are right here with you. Okay? You may be going through a resting period at this time because you are like moving fast but going nowhere, absolutely nowhere. And it's like your ancestors, your spirit guides want you to slow down and really think about, what are you doing? And is it beneficial? And is it helping you? And is it allowing you to make more money? Because if it's taken out of your pocket, it's a liability. Anything that's taken out of your pocket is a liability, is not an asset. They want you to know that you need to be dealing with things that are going to be assets, even when it comes to females. When it comes to males, if that's who you date, because you could be an alpha female, you want to date somebody that matches your energy. You want to be around people that match your energy. Again, I'm hearing liability and assets. Liability and assets, okay? They want you to think about those things. They want you to change how you view money, your relationship with money. They want you to sit there and learn to focus on the solutions and not the problem, because you already know what the problem is. So why you keep dwelling on it? It's not going to help you change your situation, dwelling on that problem. Focus on the solutions to fix the problem and move forward. I feel like they putting their foot in y'all behinds right about now. Yeah, see, some of you are going to have this aha moment, okay? And it's like the minute you decide to change is when they're like, okay, they're moving forward, they're putting in the work. Well, we're going to help guide them, and we're going to give them some downloads that's going to make them happy, because it's going to help resolve whatever problems you may have. And it has a lot to do with your stability and your security at this time. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo female here. And you're trying to bring balance to a situation with this individual, or you may be going through a court system with this person at this time. This could be just the mother of your children too. You're trying to sit there and come to a compromise when it comes to money and finances, when it has to deal with these children. And that's probably why you're drinking a lot. Yeah, because you're emotional, and some of you, you're ready. Any of my Leo men or alpha females, and you feel like life is too much at this time, it's time for you to reach out to someone. You can email me at thehonestHomegirl@gmail.com. You can call the suicide hotline, all right? There are people that are here that are willing to help you. Your emotions could be overwhelming you. For some of you, your emotions are overwhelming you to the point where you're like, you know what? I've been in this dark energy for far too long. I have nothing else to lose but to jump into the light. What else could it can't get no worse than this. I might as well go towards healing. I might as well go towards facing these demons that I've been facing, so I could slay these motherfuckers, so I could sit there and have a better life. Okay? Because I feel like you guys, you've gotten to the point where it's like, I'd rather try something new. I'm done. I'm washing my hands of certain things. You're like, I've hurt too much. I've held on to this pain for far too long. I'm ready to feel something different now. And you guys may have had to hit rock bottom in order for you to get to moving up. It's like once you've hit rock bottom, you have no other place to do but to go up. Once you've sat there and dealt with the past, you have nothing else to do but to push forward and to move forward. Once you've gotten to that place of you being on that toilet bowl throwing up, you can't go nowhere but to sit there and recuperate and get your butt back together again. But I do feel like you guys right now, they want you to reevaluate your stability. Your mental stability, your emotional stability, your spiritual stability, your financial stability, even your sexual stability. There is something that is within you that has to change, and everything is going to be a domino effect. You start doing what you're supposed to do, and all that bad luck is going to just disappear. But you have to sit there and say, I need help. I need to heal. And to actually actively go out and seek it so that you can move forward. And your guides, are, especially your male ancestors, they're right beside you. They're giving you the strength that you think you don't have. You know, like when they say that thing with footprints and how God was carrying them. You only saw one set of footprints because that was God's footprints and he was carrying you. That's what your ancestors are doing right now. They've been carrying you. Because it seems like life has gotten a little too heavy for some of you guys. Work has been a heavy load on you guys. And for some of you, in order to restore balance within yourself, you have to take care of yourselves. You have to nurture yourselves, okay? I keep hearing assets and liabilities. You better start evaluating everything in your life, people, places, and things. Is it an asset or a liability? And once you realize it's a liability, now your children are going to always be a liability. You can't get rid of them. But everything else, you better make sure that they're coming correct and that they are of value. They bring something to the table just as much as you do. And if you're not the person bringing value and you're the liability in someone's life, well, you need to correct that and become an asset if you want to stay in this person's life, because this person is ready to kick your butt to the curb, okay? Let's just say that. But let's get some messages from your person or what you may want to say to your person. We have fun while you work. So make sure if your job is something that is stressing you out, you need to find something that you're passionate about, okay, versus doing something that you're not. It says things are complicated. If things are complicated, take a step back and figure out what it is that you need to figure out. It says subtweeting. So somebody's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, putting up things for somebody to see and read. Instead of being a bigger person, just call that person and actually have that conversation with them. I just want to know your name. So for some of you, you may be wanting to get to know somebody, or somebody's wanting to get to know you. All right. Hey, big head. Yeah, here come that X again. Are they an asset or a liability? It says palm trees. So some of you may be traveling somewhere where there's palm trees. Someone could be suffering from ADHD, okay? And that's why they may be all over the place. You may be all over the place. Sometimes people with ADHD, they suffer from procrastination as well, because it's like they got so much going on in their heads that they get so overwhelmed and tired just from the thought of things that they'll just sit there and just look at the wall and be like, oh. And then there's days where they're on the go. They got everything done. They burnt that energy off. But it's a coin toss some days for people that suffer from ADHD. And then it says, I feel left out in the cold. Like I said, you guys may have left somebody out in the cold because you're trying to change. You're trying to heal. You want more for yourself. Addicted to drugs. Someone is addicted to drugs, okay? Whether this is you or them. And it's time for you to seek that help and, go to AA meeting. All right, let's get some homegirl advice for you guys. Yeah, the summer is going to be a summer of healing for you, a summer of surrendering. Okay, some of you may need to go to your ancestor altar and talk to your ancestors, or create one. For some people, if you can't create one or don't want to create one, you can always designate a tree that you go to in your backyard or at the park, and you can bring some water, a little alcohol for libations, or even some fruit that you could leave at the base of the tree. Okay, and it says stop lying to yourselves. You need some help, so go ask for it. There's people out here to help you, and it takes courage to sit there and say, hey, I need help. I need help. And it's okay, because there's people willing to help you. All right, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you guys next time.